Hello, Sergio. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
How are you, sir?
Everything's okay.
How was your weekend?
Nice weekend.
Yeah.
Nice weekend. Yeah,
How was your weekend?
very good.
Yes. Everything okay?
Yes, everything's okay.
Okay, awesome. So let me check. We had class on Friday, right? We had class on Friday, so that means we completed unit 1 and 2. We started unit 3, and we need to
Yes,
complete unit. I'm sorry?
yes, I have a question with this. Just this weekend, I reviewed Pearson and the due date of all assignments is today. It's correct.
Okay. Let me change it. We still got time. Okay. We still got time until Friday of this week.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So I'll change it. Yeah. Thank you for letting me know. I need to update that date. Okay.
Perfect, bro.
Yeah, that's too soon, right? Okay, so we are in module 11, unit 3, and we need to review grammar, correct? So let me show you my screen. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so today we will discuss future conditional. Okay, so why called future conditional? For example, we have if you have time, you'll practice using it. If you're ready, we'll begin. Okay. We use words such as with, if, and future, will, or going to. But let's talk about this in detail. Are you ready?
Yes.
We use the future conditional to talk about results that will happen under certain conditions. The if clause, the clause beginning with if, states the condition. The result clause, the clause that does not begin with if, states the result. If Nick asks Talia out, she'll say yes.
Okay. So we have the if clause. It's like saying, si Nick le pregunta a Talia a salir, okay? The if clause beginning with if states the condition. This is the condition. The result clause does not begin with if. It states the result. Okay. And don't forget, since we start with if, we need to separate it with a comma. Okay.
Perfect.
Number 2.
The verb in the if clause is in the present, even though we're talking about the future. The verb in the result clause is in the future with will or be going to. If we leave now, we'll catch Tony. If we don't leave now, we're going to miss Tony.
Okay. Any questions?
No questions.
No? Okay.
No.
3.
You can also use a modal, such as might and can, in the result clause. If we leave now, we might see Amy. If we see Amy, we can tell her what happened.
Okay. So yes, we can use a modal, not only the future. It could be a possibility or a probability also. Okay. That's the beauty.
Perfect.
4.
The if clause can come at the beginning or the end of the sentence. The meaning is the same. When the if clause comes first, we put a comma after it. When the main clause comes first, we don't use a comma between the two clauses. If we go now, Tony will still be at the office. Or, Tony will still be at the office if we go now.
Okay. Any questions?
No question.
No?
No.
And that's all. Let's do some work, okay?
Perfect.
You ready? Let's do this. Okay, so think very carefully. Let's see. Match the first part. This is the first part with the second part. So if Talia does a good job,
She won't say no. They might not catch Tony at the office. If people learn the truth, she'll become a reporter. Yes. If Talia does a good job, she'll become a reporter. Dean may go to jail. If she's in the office, if he has a change. Maybe the last one, if he has the chance. Talia is going to play the tape for Amy. Talia is going to play the tape. If people enter. If she is in the office. If Talia need fish dinner.
okay, yes. Remember the video that they are in the restaurant?
Yeah.
And they want to catch Tony.
And Talia is going to play the tape for Amy. If Talia and Nick finish dinner, they might not catch Tony at the office.
Okay, sounds better.
Nick will ask out Talia. Nick will ask out Talia. Okay. If people learn the truth of she's in the office. Oh, Nick will ask para salir. Nick will ask out Talia. He won't know. No puede. If people learn the truth. Okay, my mistake, my bad. Dean may go to jail if people learn the truth. And Nick will ask Talia out if he has the change.
Okay.
If people learn the truth, and Nick, the last one, if he has the change. No, Nick will ask Talia out if he has the perfect. Thank you. If Nick asks Talia out, okay, es lo contrario. Maybe she won't say no. And Talia is going to play the tape for Amy if she's in the office.
Okay, are you ready?
Yes. Oh, yeah, perfect.
Good. Okay. Let's try another. Read each sentence, type the correct form, simple present or future of the verbs in parentheses into the blanks. Use contractions when possible.
Perfect. It's getting late. You know that if we have a dessert, Tony will not. Tony will not be in the office, or won't be in the office. When we get there, I want him to hear this recording. Don't worry. If you play it for him tomorrow, it will be fine. If you coach here this recording,
Remember, this is third person. Here, de escuchar. If your coach,
if you hears,
okay.
if
If
you
your coach hears,
this recording, I'm sure he will let you play the next game. Play next game. I hope so. It better let you play. Your team won't win if you don't play. You know, Talia. If you found the office, you will feel more relaxed.
okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Oof. Pearson kicked us out. Give me just a second. Okay, so here I have the answers because I kicked us out and I don't know you recorded your answers. But have won't be, that's correct, I remember that. Play, it will be fine. Here's, will let, won't win. If you don't play, this is backwards. If conditional is not, is over here. Phone and will fill, okay?
Oh, perfect.
So we did pretty good though, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what it does. Pearson does that. I don't know what happened. But take a picture, please. These are the correct answers. Oh, did you take a picture?
No.
Okay, give me a chance.
Sorry.
There. Please take a picture because this is very important. Ready?
Thanks.
So now let's go into the next grammar section. Okay, so past perfect. Okay, so for example, had given up, had started. Let's talk about this in detail. You ready?
Yes.
We use the past perfect to talk about something that happened before a specific time in the past.
It was 8:30. Jackie and Dean had left Valentino's.
This means Jackie and Dean left before 8:30.
Okay, any questions?
No questions.
Okay, so we use it to talk about something that happened before a specific time in the past. It was 8:30, so this is 8:30. Dean and Jackie and Dean had left Valentino's. Okay, so that means they did it before. This means Jackie and Dean left before 8:30. Okay. Imagínate, estamos ahorita y tú me dices, eran las 8:30 y Jackie y Dean ya se habían ido. Okay. Pero no sabes a qué hora se fueron. Lo único que sabes es de que cuando tú checas que eran las 8:30 ya se habían ido.
Perfect.
It's a little bit tricky, but not difficult, okay?
Okay.
Okay, number 2.
We form the past perfect with had plus the past participle. We often use the contraction de with pronoun subjects. Nick and Talia already knew each other. They'd taken classes together in college.
Okay. Any
Okay.
questions? No?
No questions.
3.
We often introduce the specific time with by. My boyfriend and I had split up by the middle of the semester. In the example, the specific time was the middle of the semester. Talia broke up with her boyfriend before then.
Any questions here?
No questions.
Okay. So check it out. We often introduce the specific time with by. My boyfriend and I had split up. Nos habíamos separado by the middle of the semester. By es como decir en el medio del semestre o por el medio del semestre. Okay? You introduce the specific time using by.
Perfect.
Okay? Let's talk about number 4.
We also use the past perfect to show a relationship between two past events. We use the past perfect for the earlier event and the simple past for the later event.
Dean and Jackie had left the restaurant by the time Nick and Talia ordered dessert.
This means that first Dean and Jackie left. Then Nick and Talia ordered dessert.
Any questions here? Okay, let's read again. We also use the past perfect to show a relationship between two past events. We use the past perfect for the earlier event and the simple past for the later. Okay, past perfect for the earlier event, el más temprano, y The simple past para el que ocurrió después. Ejemplo, Dean and Jackie had left the restaurant. Ese es el past perfect. Eso significa que es lo primerito. By the time Nick and Talia ordered dessert. Entonces, Talia and Nick ordenaron postre después.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Don't forget to take a picture. Okay, let's try something else. 5.
We often use already, yet, and never with the past perfect. These words emphasize that the event in the past perfect occurred first. By the time Talia studied for the exam with Nick, she had already broken up with her boyfriend.
Okay, so we have words that are very important. Already, yet, never, with the past perfect. So these words emphasize that the event in the past perfect occurred first. By the time Talia studied for the exam with Nick, she had already broken up with her boyfriend. Okay.
Okay.
Six.
We can use the simple past for two past events when it's clear which came first. This is often the case when you use after, before, or as soon as to connect the events.
Nick had decided not to ask Talia out as soon as he heard that she had a boyfriend.
Or, Nick decided not to ask Talia out as soon as he heard that she had a boyfriend. Both sentences mean that Nick decided not to ask Talia out when he heard that she had a boyfriend.
Okay.
Mhm. Mm. It's okay.
All right. So let's do some work. So complete each dialogue, click on the box and choose the correct answer.
Okay. Did you watch a Newsline last night? No, I had already ended by the time I got home.
Sorry, I lost you a little bit for internet. Which one?
At the first had already ended by the time I got home. What did you do last night? I to sleep as soon I'd finished dinner. I had gone to sleep as soon I'd finished dinner. The first. When did you get a start in the news business? It was 1988. It's funny, but I never any thought that to journalists when I was in college. Oh, el pasado participio de given, but I never. I never. The first given any thought. Had you worked at all before them? Not much. Oh my god, had you worked at all before them? Not much. I had just graduated. The second one, I just graduate. I just understand myself. How do you work at all? Okay. Then Dean is a great athlete, isn't he? Yes. By his last year in high school, he at the first he had already won some awards. Have you seen John this morning? No. Had left.
Okay, are you ready?
Really no, but it's okay.
So what did you do last night? I had gone to sleep as soon as I finished dinner. Lynn is talking about past two events. You need a simple past for the later event. Had gone is in the past perfect. So here is I went to sleep as soon as I finished dinner. Si te fijas, este es el pasado perfecto. Ya lo tienes aquí. Aquí
Oh
tienes
yes.
simple past, okay?
Yes, my bad, sorry.
Okay, so but let's check the answers. Take a picture. You ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's do another exercise. Okay, so complete the magazine interview. Type the correct form, simple past or past perfect of the verb in parentheses into the blank. Okay, so this is a dialogue. You need to write the correct form, simple past or past perfect. Are you ready?
Okay. You're a casting director. Can you explain what you do? It's simple. I hire actors to work in movies. Did you start out as a casting director? Oh no, I was an actor, but after 5 years, I still any good acting roles and I want to stay in the business. Okay, I still had not had not got
Okay, what's the past perfect of get? Past participle, I'm sorry. The past participle is got.
oh okay, sorry. I want to stay in the business. How did you get your first casting job? I didn't get part at the time. Uh, uh, I had not given up on acting yet.
I
Had not given up, and I was still looking for roles. The casting director said, "I don't want to hire you to act, but why not do casting with me?" So that's when you change careers. Yes, I really about casting until she okay, I really had not think of that I really yeah, perfect about casting until she in the past suggested it, but it sounds like a great idea. Preparation is more important than luck. A few years ago, I hired someone who is now very famous. When I had hired he many acting classes, didn't take many acting classes, so he was lucky to get the job. I but the time I offered him his second job, he had studied a lot more. That preparation made him successful.
okay, like this.
The last one, the easy past perfect had studied.
Studied.
Yes.
Okay. Are you ready?
No. Yes. 2 mistakes. A few years ago, I hired someone who is now very famous.
When I hired him, he
Oh,
had not taken many acting classes, so it's backwards. Okay. Don't forget to take a picture. Let me zoom out a little bit. There.
wait.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, now let's go into the second grammar section. The third grammar section, I'm sorry. Okay, so infinitives after adjectives and nouns. Okay, so what's an infinitive? When you see two, two, two. Okay, adjectives, remember, they describe a noun. So you have infinitives after adjectives and nouns. Okay, so for example, after adjectives, nice, easy, and ready, they're descriptions. Nice to see, easy to understand, ready to begin. After nouns, time to learn. This is a noun. Es un sustantivo, adjetivo. Okay, but we use infinitives in these two scenarios. Let's talk about this in detail. Are you ready?
Yes.
As you know, we can use the infinitive after certain verbs, but we can also use the infinitive after certain adjectives. Are you ready to go? Many of these adjectives describe a feeling about the action in the infinitive. Talia was anxious to work on the story.
Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
No questions.
Okay. Number two.
We can also use the infinitive after some nouns. The noun plus infinitive combination often expresses necessity or advice.
I have a confession to make. Why don't we just take a little time to enjoy ourselves?
Here are some more examples.
Do you have permission to go?
She's the person to ask.
I have a test to study for.
It's time to leave.
Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
No questions.
No. All right.
We also use infinitives after adjective plus noun combinations.
That's an easy mistake to make.
Jackie really wants to be famous.
But it's a high price to pay for fame.
Okay.
Infinitive after.
Any
Okay.
questions? No?
No questions.
We often use for plus a noun or pronoun before the infinitive when we include the subject of the infinitive.
It's important for the Federation to hear the recording.
It's time for us to go.
Okay. So it's important for the Federation time for us. So this is a noun and this is a pronoun, right? And then we have the infinitive, to go, to hear. Combinations, okay?
Okay.
Don't forget to take a picture.
Mhm. Yep.
Okay, so if you're ready, let's do some work.
Okay.
So rearrange the words in the box to form a sentence. Type it into blank. I wonder what's taking Talia so long. Maybe what?
I wonder what's taking Talia so long. Arrange the words into each box for form a sentence. Type into the blank. Maybe here. Eat. Here. ¿Cómo era eso del for? For plus a noun or pronoun. For us. Okay. For us to call. Okay. Maybe it's time for us to call. And maybe it's time for us to call her. Okay. Don't worry, she has a really good plan. I think it's going to work. I'm happy to hear that. Why didn't you air this story about Nick on the news tonight? Oh, thanks. I wait. Okay, no. To make ese es el infinitivo. Decision waits the. I wait to make the decision. I wait to make the decision. Yes or not?
Okay, so what is it that I need to put?
I wait to make the decision.
Made the decision.
She and Nick are having dinner at Valentina's. But I just hope his plan that works.
Okay. What about I made the decision
I made the decision to wait. Okay. She and Nick are having dinner at Valentina's. But I just hope this plan of hers works. To eat. That's a nice plate to eat. Do you think the Federation will let Nick play a game? It's hard to say. What will happen if Nick can't play? It's too impossible. Okay, no, okay, yeah, whatever. Oh, 4 plus a now. For them win? It's impossible for them. It's too impossible, or not?
no, no puede ser two porque no es two with double O. No es el two con la doble O. Aquí tienes impossible, is a description, is an adjective, and then you have your infinitive. But here you have the
And
verb. Mhm.
Okay, yes. It's impossible for them to win. Perfect.
Okay. So let's see. Good. Don't forget to take a picture. Take a picture here.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah,
And take
the
a picture
first
here.
part's okay. And the second part.
Ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. So complete the dialogue. For each blank, choose a verb from the answer pool. Type the infinitive form of the verb into the blank.
Okay. Hi, Lana. It's Jackie. Look, I've got to talk to you. Do you have time to talk now? Perfect. Sure. What's the matter? You sound ready. You sound ready. To cry? I'm so hungry at Dean. He promised to introduce me to this director friend of his, but actually it's not his friend. I'm not surprised. To believe that Dean's always disappointing you. I know. I'm embarrassed. Oh, right tag to believe. Right tag relief. Admit. To admit that for some reason I believe him this time. I was a fool. Admit. Talk. Try. Believe. Falta. Have. Here. Be. Maybe to hear. I was fool to hear him. No creo. Oh. Well, it's always a good idea. Okay, ya no tengo admit. Ya no tengo talk, hear. Cry tampoco, y believe tampoco. Faltan be y have. To be skeptical when you're dealing with your brother, but don't worry, you are a great actress. Jackie, you don't need Dean's help. Thanks, Lana. I'm lucky to have a friend like you.
Okay, let's check it out. Okay, so yes, a little bit of misunderstanding here, just backwards. To hear here and
Yeah.
believe the second one, okay?
Yeah, my bad. Perfect.
All right, let's go into pronunciation, okay? Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, so words with W, any, every, some, no. So let's listen to the explanation and examples. Are you ready?
Yes.
The words any, every, some, and no can be combined with words like one, thing, where, and time to form compound words. The first part of these compounds has the main stress. It is longer, stronger, and higher in pitch than the second part. Everyone. Compare the stress in ordinary phrases with any, every, some, or no, where the second word has the main stress. Every person. Listen to these lines from the dialogue. Notice the stress in the compound words shown in blue.
Okay. Any questions about the explanation?
No question.
Okay. Number one,
Anybody could see she was scared.
you can see the stress in N.
They admitted everything.
Everything.
Thanks, but it was nothing.
Nothing.
I have something to ask you,
Something.
and this will be sometime next year.
I'm trying to get hold of someone named Jackie Bishop.
Okay.
Perfect.
And remember, the stress could be in a word, like here, Or it could be in a syllable.
Nothing.
Or again, a syllable. Part of a syllable, okay? But you have the main stress for emphasis, okay?
Perfect.
Let's try another pronunciation exercise. Give me just a second. Now, this is different. Intonation, clarification. Let's listen to the explanation and examples.
Sometimes we aren't sure what someone said. To check that we heard correctly, we can repeat some of the person's words with rising intonation. For example,
Let's meet at 6.
At 6?
we can also use a WH question with rising intonation to ask for clarification or repetition. For example,
Let's meet at Valentino's at 6.
When?
At 6.
listen to these lines based on the dialogue. Notice the rising intonation shown in blue.
Okay. Any questions?
No questions.
No? Remember, we do this rising intonation for clarification when we need to confirm information, okay?
This is about, well, us.
Us? As in you and me?
Yes.
I think Jackie takes acting classes at the university.
Acting classes?
Yeah, she's a wannabe actress. You've done your homework, haven't you?
My homework?
I mean, have you found out what courses she's taking and everything? When are you going to introduce me to Byron Walters?
Who?
Byron Walters, that film director friend of yours. She works for Newsline.
Where does she work?
Newsline.
I have a confession to make.
What? You have a confession to make? I thought this whole thing was over.
No, it's not about that.
Okay. So remember, we do the rising intonation in expressions for clarification, okay? When we need to
Perfect.
confirm something. I will leave these reviews available so you can practice again, okay?
It's okay.
And that's all for today, Sergio.
Perfect. So,
Thank you so much for class today. And we'll talk to you Wednesday, right?
yeah.
Thank you so much, sir. Have a good day. And I will check Pearson also, okay?
Perfect. Bye bye. Until Wednesday.
Yes, thank you. Bye-bye.